I had a very bad fall that was really due to my negligence more than anything else, and I thought a balance class might center me on some of the reasons that I would find ways to be more cautious, or find ways that would be helpful to prevent me from having that same fall again.
An ounce of prevention is worth a lot of cure.
I need to take this, especially since the time before, when I visited the Greek church, I fell up the stairs.
Taz has been ill for a while, and he was having a few balance issues. I came along to keep him company, but have liked it very much, so that's why I kept coming back.
Coming 8 weeks, talking to other people, you hear other people's stories, and so I thought it would be just generally educational for me.
Then when I came and found out it was being sponsored by Southern Maine Agency on Aging, I said, hey, they would have wanted me to come anyway. Well, I learned a lot of things.
I've learned that it's really important to be safe about your home when it comes to scatter rugs, in particular chairs and that kind of thing. Also the importance of having access to a telephone in case of an emergency, or even having access to emergency numbers in an emergency. I've also come to realize personally that I have to not be in such a hurry to do things. So for me, that's been the most, personally, that's been the most significant thing.
I think the biggest thing that I learned is not to be afraid of falling, but to be conscious of what to do in case you fall, and to be careful, and for me, a lot of common sense. We don't walk on ice, we postpone a trip if the weather is bad, and very useful not to be afraid. I think if you're afraid, you probably fall more because you are afraid. And so getting that fear out of your mind is a good thing. And of course the exercises help to keep the body supple.
The exercises don't seem that serious, but they really work, if that makes sense. Because I thought, okay, but you know, you just even the ones getting the kicks out of your shoulders is unbelievable.
Jackie had said that as time goes on, when you do the exercises, you'll strengthen your leg, which this leg really needs it, and she was right.
Making a decision for exercise, regardless of what it is, and then sticking to it is really, really important. And I knew that on some level before I took this class, but I think seeing some of the videos and listening to conversations with other people, I think I've just realized that that's really an important thing. So decide what you want to do exercise-wise, and then be disciplined enough to stick with it.
I have to slow down. I have to slow down when I go to answer the phone. It's still there. I have to slow down when I go and open the door, the front door. But I'm the energetic guy, and I like to run. But we learned a lot of safety and common sense, a lot of common sense.
I must not take it for granted if I do fall, that it's all a matter of not thinking and just trying to get up and so on. I'm supposed to try to remember that there are certain techniques of getting up and getting help that I had never thought of before.
And the best thing that's happened is I lost weight.
What?
Many of us who think that we are already taking precautions to prevent falling and prevent accidents. There's always more to learn.
Stop hurrying. And it isn't that I'm late. I'm compulsively early, but there's something in me that always makes me want to hurry, which is ridiculous.
Make it a must to review this program, because you learn an awful lot. As Shula said, You learn how to avoid falling down.
But I told my podiatrist, and he said, "Oh yeah, that's very good." I told him about the exercise and said, "Oh yeah, that's very good. Keep it up." And then this week on Monday, I saw my primary care doctor, and I told him about the class, and he said, "Wonderful." And he said, I was going to say, "You lost 7 pounds, so it must be great."
For me, it's stay active.
Right.
Stay active.